I'd like you to know that people are going through a lot and people are doing so much just to mitigate their challenges, just to come out of their challenges. But sometimes all that they are doing is not yielding the expected and desired result. So never assume that people are doing nothing about their challenges. Like some people are saying, oh, Ada Ameh's family is cursed.
Okay, so that was the late Ada Ameh's brother-in-law you just listened to, and it seems the family has issues with Empress. They are upset with Empress because they feel sidelined, in the sense that Empress actually hosted a candlelight and they feel like Empress made it look like they don't exist. So first of all, this is a family picture. You can see the brother-in-law, the late actress, and her younger sister. She often talks about her younger sister who lived in Calabar, because I know she was seeing a psychiatrist in Calabar at a point. Okay, now this is the tribute the late Ada Ameh's brother-in-law, the person whose clip you just saw, posted the day she died. Ada Ameh, since 12:55 a.m. of Sunday, breaking into Monday morning, I was called to inform my wife, your sister, and your mother, who has been resting in my place, of your sudden death, and immediately pressure to give family consent for the mortuary to receive your body was sought for. It has been a rude shock. God has helped us. Your sister, your mother, and nieces are stable, and we are coping with the loss. You touched millions. We will ensure your legacies are not forgotten in a hurry. Adio, my sister-in-law, Ada Ameh. And so this post is actually a tribute written by Ada's younger sister, the youngest in the family, the one based in Calabar. That's her husband is actually the person's video you just listened to. She said, "Dear Ada, it has been 9 days of shock to me and it's forever. As I stepped into your apartment since Monday, 25th July 2022, the reality that you have gone to rest hits differently. I have waited to hear you call me my mama last born. I have looked and entered the kitchen to watch you cook. I have sat in your living room to watch you dance and crack me up. All I see are your photographs, awards, etc. You lived a good life. You lived a good life. You enjoyed every bit of it. Though there were pains, but it's now gone. Ochukochu, this is their native language. You will be remembered for what you have done. Farms, kindly drop your tribute on Ada Grace Amen forevermissed.com. Thank you. She tagged a couple of people in this and said this tribute was actually written 5 days after the late Ada passed on. And so on the 27th of July 2022, this tribute, which I felt was a sob, like was more like shots fired at Empress Njamah. Dear boss, your demise is no longer news. Many have helped us announce without your family even knowing. We have remained strong. Since I came into Lagos, all I have seen in your house are photographs and your memorial. It's heartbreaking. I constantly check my blood pressure as I wallow in silence. Life is short, as it is said. Your life was impactful. You will be remembered by what you have done. Fans, kindly drop your tribute to Ada on Ada Grace Amen Forever Miss. Announcements for the candle light and funeral service will be announced by her family shortly. And when this was released, people felt pretty offended. People were angry because they thought it wasn't necessary. Like, why are you trying to kind of shut Empress out? It was obvious this all these write-ups we are just referring to her, because some people went on to announce, some people went on to do this, and then they released another statement cautioning fans. Let's read along. The family of Obaden Ame have received several calls and attacks from some followers and fans of Ada Ame for the collaborations done on her page by her younger sister Ame Abahi and her husband Hotom Azuma. 1. It saddens us to realize that the public prefer to hear that Ada Ame has no living family members so that they can sympathize than hear the truth from the family members. It is obvious to us that our intentions have been largely misinterpreted and twisted by strangers who want to continue to promote the wrong narrative about our family. The family stayed quiet. The family stayed quiet on her death for a while till we got her remains back home. During this period, we received several calls of people setting up condolences and opening mourning houses without the family's consent. While some had gone ahead to declare that she had no living members of her immediate family and signed death notifications on our behalf, we thought it was right to collaborate on her page to bring this is too much. We thought it was right to collaborate on her page to bring the correct information to her fans who are also grieving. We had no ill motive. Our talk is a way of relieving the pains we feel. You can do well not to add to it. We will give information concerning the burial plans still in the collaboration tomorrow for your pensual. We convert all your prayers as a family. God bless you all. See, in this life, I no go they do pass yourself. Oh. As much as I know that Empress, has been friends with Ada, but since Ada is late, I think she just needs to step aside. I know you will say, okay, where were they the whole time she was in the picture and all that, but family now, they just want the attention. Probably they want the money they want. So let Nigerians give them the attention in full. They deserve it. It's totally fine. I get that, Ada is an Ameh, she's an Ameh, regardless of how close she was with Empress. Empress is not her family member, and the Ada that Empress was close to is dead. So Empress at this point needs to step aside and let them run their show. People are a lot, and it's something that I just hope Empress attends the burial to honor her late friend, nothing else, because I know family members can be a lot when things like this happen. So it's something Empress will just need to deal with in a very diplomatic manner. I hope she doesn't get offended. Meanwhile, Empress has been offline for a minute. About 6 days ago, she put up a post on Instagram saying, "Sorry, I have not been able to receive calls and reply messages since we all heard the sad news. I was down in health, but I'm out of danger now. I'm taking it easy, advised by doctors. Thanks for attending my mini candlelight, checking on me. We lost an amazing soul, but her memories will forever remain in our hearts. Keep resting, my sweet trouble, Ada Ameh." And of course, she went on to thank everyone who has reached out to her. She says she will respond to the messages when she is stronger. So this is the late Ada Ameh and her in-law. So tell me what you think about this video you're going to watch, where her in-law talked about how they tried so much to save her, stuff like that. So just tell me what you think about it. Do you think her death was spiritual? Let me know in the comment section, because her in-law, according to him, they tried their best to help.
Hi, this is Pastor Hotom Azuma, the lead pastor of the Furnace Ministry in the city of Calabar, Cross River State, Nigeria. Well, by God's grace, I am the husband to one of the younger sisters to the popular Nollywood actress Ada Ameh. Her younger sister is Ada Ameh, and we've been married for over a decade now, and God has been faithful. I just want to talk about some lessons I have learned from the demise of my sister-in-law, Ada Ameh. Life is a whole book of lessons that we are all learning every day, and it is important for us to learn from experiences, because if you do not learn from experiences, then the tendency that those experiences will repeat themselves again and you will never learn from it is very high. Well, Ada Ameh has finished her time here on earth, and we all have to continue our own time. What are some of the lessons I've learned from her life? Number one, you can never truly explain what you are doing about your challenges to the whole world. People always have their opinion on how you are handling your challenges. You see, sometimes you could look at a couple who are trusting God for the fruit of the womb, and then you assume that they are not doing anything. 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, and people would say all sorts of things about them. And until they open their mouth to tell you how many pastors have laid hands on them, how many night vigils they have suffered, how many tears they have cried, how many IVF they have tried, how many injections for fertility they have taken, how doctors have checked them and said there's nothing wrong with them. Until they tell you their story, you may just assume and take your own perspective. But I'd like you to know that people are going through a lot and people are doing so much just to mitigate their challenges, just to come out of their challenges. But sometimes all that they are doing is not yielding the expected and desired result. So never assume that people are doing nothing about their challenges. Like some people are saying, oh, Ada Ameh's family is cursed. Ada Ameh, just because, during the interview she said a lot about, oh, she's lost family members. People don't even know who are these family members. Oh, because she said 3 sisters, 4 brothers, and all that. They don't know anything about the family, but all they do is what? Oh, they need to do deliverance. They don't even know how many deliverance they have done. They don't even know how many prayers the family is praying. They don't even know what the family is doing. They don't even know what resulted in this death. But people just pass the conclusion, oh, they are cursed. Oh, there's a foundation somewhere. They forget that in their own family, there are lots of people who are not even married. They forget that in their own family, there are people who have never finished the university. They forget that in their own family, they've also lost up to 3 to 4 people. But because they don't even realize that Ada Ameh is from a polygamous family, she has step siblings, and so many of these, her father died after retirement. It's not like he died prematurely per se, but all that is not so important. It's a lesson for you and I to learn. Don't ever think people are doing nothing about their situation. People are doing a whole lot about their situation. God bless you. I'll still keep saying more things I'm learning. There are about 8 lessons, but I'll take them in bits and I'll keep throwing them out there. Just follow me and let's learn the lessons together. God bless you.